This is what we're reviewing today. The Cirque du Tarot. Cirque du Tarot. It's a tarot of the circus. And this one you can get it in English. So this is what we're gonna be looking at today. I had a hair that was just dangling like that and it was bugging me. But yeah, so I changed the angle today so that when bacon comes on me, bacon! Ita! You're gonna see a bit better what's happening. So this is what we're doing today. I got my little starlet strangeling with me. Let's put her there. No, let's put her there. So that... Hey, Bakun, t'as peur? Bakun, elle a peur. Hey. So, let's do this, huh? We're on day 11 of 13 days of Halloween. I'm wearing a spooky hat that I painted last year on my other YouTube channel that I started like, no, not last year, 2 years ago. It goes by so fast. Look at this. Sometimes I make things and I'm like, when did I do that? What was going on in my head? Like this. I made that too on my other channel. Like inspired by Art Nouveau and Gothic. I just painted this gray IKEA lamp. And let me take my glass. Can we see this both so it looks cuter? Cute. Yeah, so I painted this 2 years ago. So in the front we have this big eye, the mother eye that I call it since now. Look at the lighting today. Like this. This is the lighting I should always be doing. Love it. And then we have some little vines everywhere over here. A frame around the eye and then eyes around the ribbon. I love eyes. So, feeling a little bit witchy and mysterious today. That's the vibe. But I don't want you to not see my face. So I'm gonna wear it like a little bit half hipster Tumblr vibes. So you can actually see my face. The only thing is I didn't yet find a comfortable position because my legs are always like not comfortable. So, should we do a book of answers today? Again, about the Blue Jays? It said, I think they said they weren't gonna win, huh? Last time they said they weren't gonna win and they were right. So let's see, are the Blue Jays gonna win today, okay? The book of answers is gonna know. The circumstances will change very quickly. Okay, does that mean the Blue Jays are gonna win? Avoid the first solution. So are they gonna win? Startling events may occur as a result of them winning. Focus on your home life. Are they gonna win? Don't bet on it. Bakun. Oh, right before I was gonna ask it last time. It says no. I hope they're gonna win. Okay, so on that note, should we start our tarot of the circus? Cirque du Tarot with like a weird English accent. It's very pretty. Are you ready? First of all, welcome to the reverie. This is part of the reverie. Okay? Are you ready to embark into a dreamland? Because look at this. This is the dreamland, okay? It's about stage performances, circus, glam, vanity, dreams, nightmares, and the 4 elements. Because we love that. Everyone loves that. It's so fun. So, let's start and look at this. Yeah! This, KJ, how are you today? This is literally Dreamland Tarot. Like, if you like the circus and this Dreamland vibe, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so first, the cover, gorgeous. This is one of the cards inside. And okay, I'm gonna let you know in advance. This is the moon card for the major arcana of the moon. Look at it. She's so pretty. She's a little bit shy, but she's there. Then the card you have typical, normal, but it's everywhere. We love it. It's cute on every side. And then on the back, I like the writing. It's retro, Art Nouveau vibes of the 1930s, 20s vibe. Very colorful. A little peek at the cards if you want to see a little bit. You'll see it's very colorful. Let's open it. Ooh. Okay, this is a special one. Inside, we have this. It looks like the Hermit, right? But look, it's like a secret little image. We can see the stars all around. I like that they decorated it. We love when people put time and attention on details, especially for something magic like a card deck. Ah, Bakun, t'es-tu d'accord? She agrees. And as you can see today, the camera is like that. So we can see a little bit more what she's doing when she's being a little crazy cat. Then all around there's some stars, very cute. But here we have a pouch. And that makes it very special. To open a card deck in a satin, silky red pouch makes it like I was calculating. Is it 5 times as more fun or twice? I think it makes it twice as more fun. And what I like is that you can keep it and use it for these cards or other cards. And then you walk around with that in your purse and you're like, I got my tarot deck. Yeah, look. If you love the reverie, you're gonna love this. You're just like walking around with your purse. You go to a ball, you know, like and you're like that with your little purse, and it's your tarot deck. Because you know, every time I go at a party, they're like, "Are you bringing your tarot deck?" And sometimes I don't bring it because you have to be in the mood to do that. But then next time I should be coming like that with my little tarot deck. My knee is hurting. I'm trying to find a good position. Sorry. The struggle. Okay, so before we look at the cards, There's nothing special in it. There's no sarcophagus, unfortunately. Not for that one. So my leg is gonna go there. This is gonna be my position in my sarcophagus. I'm gonna have one leg like that, and the rest of my body like that. Ooh, very, very rare. The booklet doesn't have the same image. That's rare. But you can see it's very glossy. And then on the back, we just have some little stars, but it's very cute. I've never seen this publishing company, Vega it's called. Cute. And everything is in color, like, it's really nice. It reminds me of the Vampire Tarot, the one that I reviewed earlier this week. No, last week or this weekend. Same thing. And everything is colorful. And even the minor arcana look good. And what else do I have to say about that? Oh, that's so cool that they show it. Before each suit, they show some of the cards. But yeah, everything is separating in suits. The cup, the sword, the wand, and the pentacles, like usual. We have a major arcana, but everything is in the theme of the circus. So it's all separated into acts. And the story is like the story of performers on a stage in the circus. You will have some cards that will be from behind the scenes, from what's happening in front of the spotlight and what's happening on the dressing room chair. So it's very exciting. And what I really like that they did is that all the page, in one of my other videos I was trying to remember the word, all of the pages, all of the knights, queens, and kings, they all have the same visual but adapted to different suit. So I love that. I love when like you see the knight always in the same way, but you see a different symbol and a different color and a different hair, but like all the rest is the same. It's like that. So I'm excited to show this to you. I already pre-organized the whole deck in a cool way so that we're going to be able to compare each suit for the cards. T'es d'accord? So she's installed, and I think we're gonna be able to start looking at the cards directly. Let me just take a little sip. And I already know my last two tarot decks that I will be doing for day 12 and day 13. They are not the most Halloween ones. We've already done the most Halloween ones because I didn't want to wait. So it's still really fun ones. It's like one of my favorites. They're all my favorites. I say that every time. But seriously, like, if you're looking for tarot cards, I will be making a video of all of them for anyone who's new and doesn't know which one to buy. They're all good recommendations, and I'm not biased. They're just good. So, let's go back to the pouch. This gorgeous satin, very luxurious pouch. Okay? And let's see what the back of the cards look like. Let's start with that. the back of the cards. I don't know why I feel like I've already shown this, but I know I didn't. This is the back of the cards. There's a very sorcerer vibe. I don't know why. It makes me think of Harry Potter. I really don't know why. Maybe the wands, the colors, the detailing, but I really like it. It looks like a fantasy. It's very like fantastical. I love it. And we can reverse it. But I love the mix of warm and cold colors. Very nice. I like that it's not obvious. Like it's not too circus. It's just cool decorative things. So that's the back of the cards. And they're not shiny, okay? You can't have everything. If you have a silk pouch, you can't have shiny cards. Well, you can, but not for this one. But imagine one that has everything. It would be a home in a Dungeon and Dragon game. Yes! That's, I was trying to say, like, this kind of historical world, fantasy world. My look, I want to show you by the way, my D&D dice. And it's my only ones, but it's the first one that I bought like 4 years ago or 5 years ago. And I was a bard. I'm always a bard. It's my favorite thing to be. I'm always a bard. Every time I make a character almost, or like sometimes like something that is like paladin. I don't know why I would choose that, but I try to pick things that has like I don't remember the word, when you have like magic spells and stuff like that. But yeah, I was a bard, and like sorcerer I think was my profession or something like that. And these are my dice, my die. And I was a satyr. I had red hair, so I bought these ones because they would match with my red hair. And yeah, and I even dressed up as this. I think I could find pictures. Okay, I will show you one day. One day we have to make a video or something about like D&D. We could literally make a character. That would be fun. Like just making it, and probably won't play, but like making characters on Sims, making characters on D&D, like making characters is the goal of games, of RPG games, is just to make characters. Even on Stardew Valley I make characters. But yeah, they're very cute. Just want to put it back before I forget. So, hey. Oh, okay, everything is breaking. To add to the collection of broken things, I have something new. Okay, so I teased the cards enough. Now I need to start showing the major arcana. I'm excited. Okay. Getting the cards out. Thank you. Okay. I just saw one of my favorite cards. Okay. First one is the Fool. Look at this dreamy. It looks like the big dog in the never-ending story, you know? You see the sun is looking through the curtains. He's leaving on this big white white flying dog. I don't remember the name of it, but it really looks like the one in Neverending Story. But look at this dream. Embark in this journey with the fool. And then we see the magician. And it looks like it's on stage. And look how pretty it is. Look at this hat with the big, I want this hat with this big feather. Papes. The Popes? That's what I decided I called it. Sitting on a moon swing. Look at her gorgeous hair. She's the master of ceremony. She's the circus master. The empress. Look at her. Look at this. She's like a queen. Is there animals at the bottom here? Yes, rabbits with little bunnies. Love that. I really love medieval and like period things. My favorite thing, like if one day in my okay. It lagged. It was weird. Am I back? Am I back? Wait. I have to check on my computer and listen to see if it stopped lagging. And what was that lag? What the hell happened here? But yeah, I really like if I could be like in an ironic, like, you know, these kinds of parodies of like there's a show on Netflix right now, and it's like a parody of all these Viking shows, and I love that. So now I just want to go check my own video to see what it looks like live and if you can actually hear what I'm saying. Own video to see. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're back on track. So that was the Empress. Now we are Emperor. It looks like a small monkey at the bottom. No, it's not a monkey. But the Emperor is huge on stage compared. The Hierophant is like, she's like the producer, the stage manager or something. I love that. It's so cool that we see backstage. She's making the magic happen on stage. The Lovers. You see them again backstage in the dressing room. They're chilling between the scenes, between the acts. The Chariot. So now we're back on stage with the curtains. It's like a mix of both. Ooh, look at this one. One of my favorites. Strength. Look at this, how pretty it is. Wow. The Hermit that we saw inside the box. And we can see that some of them are very like traditional to the tarot, usual illustrations. The Wheel of Fortune. The colors are very nice. Justice. I like these little, they look like little elves. The Hangman. Such a clever idea for a deck. I know. Like, and when you read what it says in it, I'm gonna read it to you from the description in English. It's like exciting. You're really getting into a show. They really wrote it well. So yeah, the Hangman was gonna get his head in the water with the fish. Death? What is death happening here? Literally the spirit of someone with, there's just clothes without a body, I think, on stage. Or it almost looks like the side of the stage before getting on. Temperance, look at her. She's like Glinda. Look at the light and the movements. Sprinkles, so cute. Can we talk about how the lighting is good also today? It's the same as usual, I just placed the camera differently. I love it. The devil. Ooh, love that. Look at her, the green devil. She's in her chair comfortably controlling the lovers, probably. Love that. Look at her. She's so cool. Cute. She's like 1940s, 50s burlesque vibe. When they were more like dark. The tower, they're jumping from this, it's like probably the acrobats and stuff like that. Cool. The star. Okay, this one, it's not the best star I've seen, just because it's really concentrated on the shape of it. But you can see around there, there's some dancers around the star. I like the clouds. Look at them, how pretty they are. The curtains on top. And look at this. When she comes back, I'm always like, ah, the moon. Look at her. She's so pretty. Her hair is like the curtains. She's hiding. The sun. He's funny. And then there's some dancers with wings all around. The Judgment, very nice card too. Look at this. It's like Queen of Hearts vibe, but look at the colors. Very nice. And then the World is the last one. I love these things. I love pink mixed with blue, and like it's a warmer pink. It's really cool. So these were the major Arcana cards. What do you think? Are you as obsessed with them as me? Like when we saw already this one as the first one, it's so cute. I would want a picture of this on my wall before I go to bed, and I would just be, it's cute. And this is me in my bed. Look at the picture, it's so pretty. Okay, now I want to show you the comparison because they are really cool. When I'm talking about when we compare all the aces and stuff like that. Now, oh my god, I don't want lagging here. What a nightmare. Oh my god, I don't want lag on my wall before I... Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep this live to make sure it's not lagging. What a nightmare. Okay, let's start with the ace and see how they all look, okay? This, my favorite card, okay? Well, one of my favorite cards. I don't like to say just one. Look at this ace. Ace of Cups. Look at the colors. Whoa. This is like Barbie, Dreamtopia, you know, Fairytopia vibes with Bibble. Cute. Whoa, so different. Ace of Swords, so different, but look at the colors, how they're pretty. But there's a character. Ace of Wands, again a character, and then we see the feline made of fire. And Ace of Pentacle, it's so much boring compared to cups. Look at this. But it's pretty, but it's not my cup of tea. Like, it's not my cup of tea, you know what I mean? My favorite is the cup. Look at this. How can you beat that? Dreamtopia. Okay, then let's go see the figures because they're the most interesting ones, I would say. Yeah. Wait, I just have to show you this. The tentacles. Look at this. There's some crazy things like that in this deck. Like, imagine you take this one. I think maybe we're gonna read that one. Like, oh my god. It's my dad. Gonna call back. Okay. I want to see if there's some other ones that are like special mentions. But look at this one, how pretty it is. I love pink and purple, and I love hot and warm mixed together. But look at these cards. Like, it's all tiny artworks. Okay, now we're at the moment where every card is the same thing, but in a different way, almost. So for the pages, this is a page of cups. Okay, they're sitting at a vanity getting ready. Then we have the page of swords. They're always getting ready, and there's always their costume over here. Then the page of wands. Look, I love that we see the costume. It's so cool. And then the page of pentacles. The shininess, the little sparkles around the mirror is so pretty. Imagine if vanity really looks like that. Then we have the knights. So they're always standing. And look how badass they are. Right after getting ready in the dressing room, now it's time to put on the costume, look at themselves in the mirror one last time. Then, Knight of Swords. Look at the badass. Love the colors. Knight of Wands. It's like a little kitty cat face. Oh yeah, because it was like a tiger. And then Knight of Pentacles, and I love it. It's like Robin Hood. This is so cool. Very cool. Then for the Queen, they're all the same, but look at this. This was cups, this is swords. Look at the colors. Swords, it's always like pink and gold. Then we have wands. And then we have pentacles again. And then let's look at the last one. The last one is gonna be the king of all the suits, but it doesn't really look like a manly face. It looks like another queen. It's a mindset to be a king. King of Cups. What's the difference for the crowns? Okay, so for the, if we compare the crowns for the king and the queen, the king, it's like really a crown, and the queen, it's more like a diadem. That's cool. Oh, King of Swords. We can see the beard. Very nice colors. Red, purple, brown, gold. Love that. It looks a little bit like my colors. King of Wands. And then, ooh, and I just noticed there's a constellation on the crown. And then the King of Pentacles, and there's a cute little mustache. Love that. So these were the cards. And I'm gonna take some out. But first, before we do the reading, I just want to read the description when you go on Amazon and you find this deck. This is the description that you can find, okay? I want to show you. Okay, so it's from Lisa Robertson, this tarot, and illustrated by Josh Tufts. Look at this presentation. It's so like, it's the circus. Roll up, roll up. Come see the greatest tarot circus on earth. This unique deck showcases the excitement and illusion to be found under the big top, along with all the behind-the-scenes intrigue that fuels the show. The suits are cleverly comprised of clockwork machines, that's a pentacle, balancing blade, swords, water acrobatics, cups, and blazing fire dancers, wands. And since the cards follow the Rider-Waite-Smith structure and symbology, you can begin reading with them today. With its sumptuous art and captivating characters, this deck is a perfect choice for tarotists who are drawn to the magic and mystery of the Ringmaster's domain. Yes. Yes to me. When I saw that, I was like, yes. I accept. So, let's look at how they present everything, and then, so I'm not gonna be reading in the book seriously, because it's in French and it's a paragraph. So we're gonna do intuitive reading. It's gonna be much more fun because it's visual. So we're just gonna be like guessing. What we're gonna be reading it with what we think. So we have 3 cards today. First card is gonna be this one. The octopus, the tentacule, tentacute, tentacutie, tentacutie. Okay, the 7 of cups. Then we have the Ace of Cups, just pretty Dreamtopia, Fairytopia bibbles, Barbie world. Then we have the Fool. Look at this. The most dreamy cards. And nightmarish. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading. Okay, so where? The tentacle is stealing the money. 7 of Cups. It's just being a little greedy, you know. I think we're gonna have to read because I'm like, why is there money with water? Now I'm confused. Now I'm curious and I want to know. Okay. Okay. It's just saying that sometimes you just have to focus on something. That's why there's only one eye. You just have to focus on one thing and just go for it. Okay. Then let's look at our beautiful Dreamtopia cup. Ace of Cups. Okay. Oh my god, it's another... It's saying again, go for it. Go for it again. Okay, I think it's clear. Oh my god. And our first card is the Fool, so it's literally starting an adventure. Like, I already know it's gonna say go for it. It's a new adventure. What's gonna happen? Seize the opportunity. So, these are gorgeous. And the meaning is gorgeous. Look at this. We love it. Okay, so we only have 2 days left after this. 2 decks left. I have 1 tarot and 1 oracle. And very, very nice art. One is more traditional tarot and one is more just fun and spiritual, but fun. And if you're a woman, is something very special too. So I hope you had fun and you chilled a little bit with me. And if you're watching this after, same thing. I hope it was a chill moment. And you liked my hat and my squished hair. Now I hear so much better. Now that I'm not wearing this hat. Bacon! Est-ce que tu viens dire bye? It's time to say bye, Bacon. Bacon! Are you coming to say bye, Bacon? Bacon! No, she's looking at me and she's like, what you want, girl? I'm not moving. So, I will see you tomorrow. And then on the 13th day, I will be announcing my next challenge that I'm giving myself. It's not related to doing lives. It's related to something else. So, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, Bacon! Huh? KJ said bye to you, Bacon. She's like, as they should. So, see you. Bye.